I have some really fucking weird, vivid dreams sometimes. Okay, picture this. I'm a soldier, World War I. You've just been drafted. Okay, cool, sick. I'm still my age, I'm still me, you know, so I'm freaking out about it. But okay, we're going to military training on just a base, and it's apparently just me, other dudes like me, and you know those in like the 20s before like phone lines were proper, and there were those like call women who like flipped the switches and stuff. There was a bunch of those, for some reason. Cool. And apparently they're like the same age as us. So you know those old World War II veterans who go like, "Oh, I was in the hospital in World War II and I met the love of my life. She was a nurse. I said, 'You're so beautiful,' and her heart just melted." Something like that. So I meet some chick and her name's Pia. Fairly normal name where I'm from. That's not important. It was weirdly specific details about her. Had a face I'd never seen before, but she was blonde, 160 centimeters tall. For some reason I spent about 2 minutes in my dream measuring it. And we were like, okay, cool. That's like one of those wartime love stories. Cool dream so far, yeah? But then she goes, alright, I want to step on you. And I'm like, nah, I ain't into that shit. And she goes, no, it's alright. Just let me do it. And I go, nah. Okay, cool. Chapter 2. Where the fuck are we going? Front lines, baby. It's still a World War I dream. Okay, so check this. So far, this was all indoors in a building that was about the size of a gym, of a training center, okay? So, right outside the doors, up against one of the walls, that's the World War I front line. Apparently, we're fighting the Turkish. I don't know why. So, a couple of things there. World War I don't think Turkey was a thing back then. Ottoman Empire, maybe? No idea. Another thing, I'm from Scandinavia. I was still at home. Apparently, Scandinavia and Turkey, neighbors, baby. And it's still a World War I thing, so we're in trenches with a no man's land of about 100 meters. My job is apparently a tank repairman. I don't know how, but the tank's in the trench. It can't go anywhere. It's just stuck. No idea why. And the Turks have tanks too. Our tanks just keep blowing up their tanks, vice versa. I'm standing right next to the tank. The tank's right here. And whenever it gets hit, it's just an explosion. I just have a wrench and I'm like Fix-It Felix. Building a century engineer up in this. I just hit it a couple of times and it's built. Scandinavian general, who apparently was at our base, he comes out. Dude's looking like Stalin for some reason. He goes, "You there? Good job. Come with me." Yeah, okay. So he goes, "Alright, you and me, let's go for a ride." So me and a Stalin-looking Scandinavian general dude just drive around like circles a couple of times. I go, okay, cool, nice drive. By the time we get back, the Turks apparently stormed our trench and just took over. Everybody has been, taken hostage. Not killed or anything. Like, all my mates who were soldiers as well, they're just like lined up on their knees, like with weapons aimed at them. As we pull up, before any of the Turkish soldiers have seen me and the general and stuff, the general just goes, "Okay, we have lost." And he just surrenders to them. Me, being the goddamn galaxy brain I am, decide I have a bluff stat of 100. I calmly get out of the car. Everyone would be expecting me to be freaking out. So all the Turkish soldiers are going, "What's this guy doing?" I walk up to the Turkish general, also kind of Stalin looking, but just in the Middle Eastern dude with a mustache kind of way. Don't know if that's racist or not. Don't hope so. I walk up to him and he's just about to just go, "Arrest this guy." And I go up to him and say, "I'm a Turkish spy, spying on the British. I can't speak Turkish right now, or I'll blow my cover." Fucker believes me. And he just goes, "Oh yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, completely plausible. Yeah, no, I see no flaws in that." So I go, "Okay, yeah, I was a spy. You just had me planted, as far as you know. I don't know a lick of Turkish in my dream or in real life." Side note, no idea why it's the Turkish in this dream. So I go, the next step in the spy plan is for me to go back to London and start spying on them from there. Keep in mind, I'm winging this. I just think, okay, England's probably a good place for me to be right now. I'll just say I have to go to London, and the general just goes, yeah, okay, I'll take you to the train station. Okay, I just have to grab my things. So I go back into the barracks, walk past all my mates that are lined up on the ground, still weapons aimed right at them. I just go, smile and wave, boys, stare straight ahead, don't make any facial expressions. I go inside, grab my things, because apparently I need my phone, which was there. Still World War I, sure. Yeah, whatever. What was that? You thought there wasn't continuity in my dreams? No! I was having a romance with that phone operator girl, and I was thinking, okay, if this is working so far, might as well go the extra mile and see if I can bring her with me. I say to the general, she's my secret English wife. I need her for the disguise to work. He goes, yeah, alright, fair enough. So I go over to her, and she goes, sorry, can't go with you. They've tortured all of us already while you were out driving. This has dishonored my family, so I have to go back to them and be occupied by Turkey. And by that point, I'm panicking so much, I just go, yeah, okay, sure. So I hop in a car, the general takes me to the train station for some reason, and this is where things kinda derail. So we get to the train station, more or less a modern train, maybe metro-style train, but I step into the train, the door closes, general doesn't go with me, I'm off scot-free, I just have to sit in the carriage, and apparently this train goes straight to London. Gets weird here. We're going through a tunnel all the time, so it's always dark outside the carriage, and the doors never close while we're going. We're basically riding a train through the void at this point. A little bit weird, but that's fine. I was thinking, I'll just go into the quiet carriage, so I can freak out by myself. But I go in there and it's half filled with Chinese tourists, and they've all taken their very large backpacks and put them beside them on the seat. And I go, can I sit there? And they go, no. Bear in mind, I have no clue what's with all these ethnicities in my dreams. Very sure there isn't anything underlying there. Regardless, I go back into the normal carriage thing, 50% Chinese people and 50% Australian people. All of them either reading university-grade maths books or university-grade physics books. This is where the giant backpacks come in, because at each stop, everyone throws out the book they were reading out the already open door. And some of them were sitting right beside it. I was thinking, oh, that's a bit freaky, yeah. So they toss that, and then they pull a new book up out of their backpacks, a 50-50 of being either physics or maths. And I'm thinking, alright, this is a bit weird. I don't really want to be reading right now. Where's it going now? Absolutely nowhere. This is when I woke up. Yo, thanks for watching. I do some music and stuff. You can click these boxes if you want to check that out. I'm probably going to do some more dream journals, so sub if you're into that. Hopefully it won't take me 3 months to make. See ya!